Hello, welcome to another episode of AI Spotlight Show. My name is Henry Onowale, the host of AI Spotlight Show. We are live at Knowledge 2025, a yearly event organized by ServiceNow for its customers, for its partners, and also for all users of ServiceNow. And today we'll be featuring ServiceNow, where we'll be talking about some of the newly released AI agent products. And the good thing about this new product, during the keynote section, the CEO of ServiceNow said that this newly released AI agent would take businesses to a new level where different organizations are going to experience a transformational form in their business, in the area of sales, in the area of marketing, where this AI agent will help business to be able to automate workflow and also to be able to achieve high level of productivity. And today we'll be speaking to a representative of ServiceNow. And who do we have today?
Hi Henry, my name is Rajeev Sethia. I'm part of ServiceNow IT. I report to the CIO. We are the customer zero of our products, Now and Now team. So we are the first one to use all our great products and the platform which our product team releases to our customers.
Yeah, great. Now, well, during the keynote section, I kind of like the business relationship or partnership between ServiceNow and Nvidia. What is your perception about that? What do you think about that relationship and how it has? And I also love one thing about the CEO of ServiceNow, how he was so much grateful and also appreciating Jensen for actually partnering with ServiceNow and making it a dream for ServiceNow to be the frontier when it comes to AI agent. Now, you as one of the top executives of the company, what do you think about the partnership and what do you think will be the impact for all ServiceNow customers?
No, Nvidia is a great partner. As you probably heard, others heard that we have been building large language models with them for last 6 years. This was not just in 2022 everything kind of unfolded. We were already partnering with that. We were partnering with Hugging Face to build our own large language model. So that's a great partnership. We are using a lot of Nvidia's GPUs in our data centers to power our large language models, which we are bringing to our customers. And you heard from Jensen that he sees ServiceNow as the platform which is going to power the enterprise when it comes to AI. So that partnership is great. We just announced a new model which we trained with them, which is going to be more deep research and training out there. So the partnership has been really phenomenal out there. You can already see the impact of that in the products which we are launching so rapidly out there.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And in the course of our interview, I would like us to also talk about the model, which I know is a reasoning model. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this newly released AI agent. Okay. I'm so excited to hear about the new launch. Now, can you talk about how different industry from HR, pharmaceutical industry, supply chain, marketing and sales, how can they leverage AI agent in order to remain competitive and also leverage artificial intelligence in order to help them gain more return on investment of a new generation?
Yeah, no, that's amazing. See, what AI agents is now giving us a capability to be able to not only accelerate the productivity which we can gain from, like ServiceNow platform has workflow, okay. And in workflow, every task humans were doing or it was automated. Okay. Now AI agents are doing that on behalf of humans in an autonomous way. So the speed is there. So that speed turns into productivity out there. So that is one aspect of it, whether you are running the HR workflows or IT workflows or marketing workflows or supply chain workflows, all that is there. And then there are cross-department workflows where these AI agents can communicate now with others AI agents, whether it is part of your enterprise or it is part of somebody else's enterprise. So that A to A, the agent-to-agent collaboration, which can then happen, which will really not only increase the productivity and speed, but it is now giving us some new areas. AI is opening up a lot of different new possibilities, which was not there. within, whether it is on the marketing side, whether it's on the CRM side, on the sales side, whether it's on supply chain side. Inside for ServiceNow, we can see some amazing productivity from an employee point of view, how agents are helping, whether they have questions related to some basic thing, how many days I have on my PTO. They don't have to figure out where to go. They just ask a question to a chatbot and that can answer.
Wow, that is really amazing. Now, there is one unique attribute of technology. Whenever a new technology is being released, it causes disruption. Now, do you think AI agent is going to enhance team collaboration, or is it going to impact it? What do you think about that?
That's an interesting idea. That I think so it will just increase the team collaboration in my mind, because
Okay.
it will bring teams closer. AI agent will bring in teams to closer to each other in terms of the work very good, and so the collaboration just becomes better and better.
Okay.
Because they can use AI agents to get more information from different platforms, different systems out there. You don't need to rely on somebody getting that information to you. Now AI agents can do it, and that is how we see the collaboration will get better between different departments, different individuals out there.
Yeah, that is amazing. Now, let us talk a little bit technical.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the concept of MCP and agent to agent? How does that work with ServiceNow AI agents? Yeah.
So MCP is more about like a protocol of how agents are going to work with large language models in a way. How do
Okay.
I call them? How do I prompt it and get responses back from that? So
Okay.
that is what MCP is, enabling everybody to make it more effective, easy way to manage that.
Okay.
Agent to agent is more about, like, we have ServiceNow have agents. We have like now thousands of agents on a platform.
Okay.
But there are agents now on other platforms are bringing agents in. Like Microsoft has its set of own agents around
Yeah.
collaboration.
Yeah.
So instead of us building anything related to that, and there are other so many different platforms, we know every company, including us, has multiple platforms to run our business.
Yeah.
So instead of like building our set of agents for those platforms, how to leverage the agents they are bringing. So the A to A, the agent to agent collaboration, the integration out there to discover. The main thing is, like, how can you discover the AI agents which are in your ecosystem
Yeah.
of the enterprise, not only what is in one platform, but across multiple platforms, discover it, and then be able to leverage it when it should be done. So I don't need to build agents for Microsoft. Microsoft has agents. Can I discover it in some kind of a problem I'm trying to solve, and then leverage it rather than we trying to figure out on that time.
Yep.
So that is how the A to A, the agent to agent collaboration is going to work. And I think that unlocks it, because no longer you're like building APIs.
Yeah.
In the old days, you used
Wow.
to build APIs to
Yeah.
other different platforms. You don't need to do it, because now those agents are there. Those agents can be discovered, and those agents are actually has the updates to respective programs, so we can very easily collaborate and in a very, very fast way try to deliver new workflows out there for any problem you need to solve.
Yeah, that's a fascinating response.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, based on what you just described,
Yeah.
do you mean that ServiceNow users can now deploy any AI agent into ServiceNow platform?
Short answer is yes, as long as we can discover. So we have our own agents in ServiceNow
Okay.
platform. As said, like Microsoft
Okay.
has its agents. Tomorrow, other platform we use SAP internally, we use Workday. There are AI agents over there. We can discover it, make it available, and so we don't need to program anything. And that's what we see the biggest advantage out there. So we can very quickly start leveraging them. As soon as they start surfacing up, we can start using it.
Wow.
We have our agents ready to talk to those agents. Let's bring it on and let's collaborate together, and rather than try to build agents across different platforms.
Wow, I love that. Then now, one major thing challenge a lot of organizations face is whenever there is a new innovation like this and a new technology, they struggle with driving adoption.
Yeah.
Now, what is the approach that has been designed by ServiceNow to help organization with seamless adoption of these AI agent or the AI innovation?
No, it's we ourselves go through that internally.
Okay.
So it is initially a little bit chaos, but what we do is we want everybody to experiment because there's a lot of learning.
Okay.
Okay, people are learning about MCP, people are learning about AI agents, like what is available. So what we do inside ServiceNow specifically for our set of people is to be able to go and start building those agents out there and do whatever you can do so that you learn. So there's an experimentation phase, we go through that. Then what we have done internally is, and with some partners and customers, we are doing some ideation. And as part of ideation, we're running some hackathons. People are then bringing those use cases. Because in the end, it's not about what you are building. Are you delivering value? Value is important because AI, we know it's still a very early stages. Everybody's experimenting, everybody's challenging. Is it going to give value? So that is where we are. Then we slowly pivot to, hey, how much value can I get from that? What are the use cases? It's not about number of agents. It's number of how can I deliver value, whether it is with one agent or 10 agents or 50 agents, doesn't matter. And how quickly I can get to that value. We have been leveraging a lot of that internally. And that is how every time a new technology is brought to us, we go through that same mechanism. We run innovation sprint, my team runs. We run every quarter, like a 1 week, I give to my team, go experiment on new things. Learn, bring it to us, share it with others, share it with our customers. This is a great event like Knowledge where you are standing here. We have like more than 50 people from my team sharing everything what we are doing internally on a platform, how we are learning. So this knowledge is about sharing. It's not about collaboration. It's about learning out there.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty rhythmic way we try to make sure we can learn and share quickly as possible.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And just to add a few points to what you said, I know the ServiceNow University was also announced. I was there 2 days ago. And now people can take courses on the AI agent to be able to build hands-on experience and also have an understanding of the platform itself.
Yeah, no, ServiceNow University is a great place to start. Our ambitious goal is by 2027 to have 3 million individuals out there who are trained on ServiceNow, how AI agents work there. We are standing behind us is this monitor where we have this AI agent gallery. Every AI agent which is built by ServiceNow product, ServiceNow internally as IT, our partners and customers, this is the gallery where all the agents you can access and see, watch the demos, learn more about it, what is available today, what is others are doing it, because we know everybody's going to build agents out there, and we have created this central place for everybody to submit what they have done so we can share it with everybody in the world, what kind of AI agents are available on ServiceNow platform. So that's also we are showcasing.
Yeah, that is really amazing. Now, in as much that AI has a lot of, a lot of positive things and impact on the organization, but we also have the idea that AI has the ability to pose threats during its implementation. Now, can you talk about how ServiceNow has incorporated responsible AI principle? I believe ServiceNow has AI policy within the organization,
Yes.
and those policies were incorporated in the building of the application. Now, can you tell us about how safe is the platform in terms of customer bringing in their data, and how has the platform be designed in compliance with responsible AI principles?
So multiple things. It's very important when we started on this. So first of all, we have our own large language model. We are not sending the data out to anywhere.
Okay.
Customer has a choice. They can go and use the commercially available large language model from the platform to connect there. But from a safety, security point of view, that was our investment initially to get our own now LLM released to the market so that you are not worried about it where the data is going that. So that was the number one. Second thing is we follow all the security, privacy, legal, compliance things, because for our own internal use and for our customer use, the customer has a choice where they want to opt in by sharing their data to train these models. They don't have to. They can decide to do that, but we use whatever we have available to train these models out there. That's one. Second thing is now we have an AI control tower, which you can bring any model. Doesn't matter whether it is built by ServiceNow or anybody else. you can bring into one central place and be able to discover those models, understand the what is going in, what is coming out, what is the performance of it, and most important, what's the value, and look at all the different compliance aspect of it, whether it is regionally there is like an EU related compliance, and you can apply those policies and see how compliant your things, how secure you are, what data is going in, because auditors are asking for the information, everybody's looking at it, and I know everybody has like bunch of spreadsheet where they're maintaining that, but spreadsheet go outdated, the data is not right. Now this AI control tower we just announced, that is really amazing out there, and you can come and watch it, what we have done internally out there. That is how combination of both protecting the data and then providing this control tower to what is really happening in your AI models running, how they are well run. So it's a combination of both.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, because one of the principle of the responsible AI principle is human oversight. And to me, the control power is where it gives a human figure the ability to be able to see the performance of the AI agent. And when I look at the dashboard itself, I saw a feature like something that has to do with compliance, something that has to do with the security.
Yes.
I think those are really amazing feature, and that also complies with responsible AI principles. Now let's talk about some of the customer success story.
Yeah.
I know one company that were brought on stage was AstraZeneca, which is a biopharm industry. Now, can you tell us about the excitement out there for the first customers who start utilizing AI agents?
Yeah, no, I think so. We ourselves are what we call customer zero internally, but whether it's AstraZeneca, whether it's UKG, like a lot of these names were on the stage with our execs out there talking about how they are leveraging AI to solve some complex problems. AstraZeneca is like how they're trying to bring 20 drugs by 2020, 2030 out there. So how AI is helping them now to discover the drugs not only faster, but how they can use different composition synthesis about it to bring discovering and then delivering them to save lives out there. So we have customers who are using AI. We are very fortunate that they are partnering with them and helping to like complex things as saving lives, or Stellantis trying to like how they are managing their supply chain on the in the car industry today, which is very disruptive because of all what is going on globally out there. So there are so many different examples. We are really fortunate. Every customers out there is partnering and trying to figure out how we can help each other, learn from each other, and share with everybody over here in terms of the use cases. And it's amazing that everybody, there are so many ideas, there are so many individuals who can come up with and say, okay, this is what I'm doing with my AI agent, this is what I've built, this is how I can use it. And that is where the excitement is, to see all the problems they're solving in their respective industries, and then we can collectively share it with the rest of the world, how we are doing it.
Yep, I totally agree with you. And this is my last question for you. What is your 3 takeaway for customers that want to explore ServiceNow AI agents?
Okay. So I would say ServiceNow University is a great place to go. Internally, how we use ServiceNow, we call it Now and Now. You can come to our servicenow.com website and you can come and see how we are using our own products and platform internally, because we are always trying to make sure we can share as much possible. The last thing which I tell everybody is, like, especially when it comes to AI is like a pet. Okay, so like a pet needs to be trained, it needs to be retrained frequently. You have to take care of it every day. So AI, you cannot build it and walk away. You need to keep the boundaries for the pet to remain in your house, wherever it is. So I look at it from that perspective, and how we build the guardrail so that pet is not destroying your furniture, is not running away. So those are your guardrails, those are your security. Are they complying with your personal things? And you have to just see how it is benefiting and then leveraging that. So really exciting times right now. What AI is doing, what for everybody, what ServiceNow is doing with AI on the platform, and how we are bringing AI agents for everybody based on the workloads going on in every industry out there.
Thank you so much, Rajeev, for joining this episode of AI Spotlight Show.
Thank you.